He sat quietly in the shelter, hunched over, eyes low. He looked like he had given up. On his paperwork, he didn't even have a name, just 4 words: big tan guy. No interest. He had been there for weeks. No one had come for him. No one asked about him, so they added him to the list. The one no dog ever wants to end up on. He was found wandering the streets in Georgia back in 2019. Whoever once cared for him had let him go, but it was clear he came from a home. He was house-trained, knew how to sit, and followed simple commands. At some point, he had been someone's dog, but by the time he got to the shelter, his body told a different story. He was around 25 pounds underweight, and half of the fur down his back was missing from flea bites and skin infections. In that part of the country, dogs like him, big, blocky heads, strong bodies, don't get much of a chance, especially not when they've been sitting in a shelter for weeks with no one looking. But just as things were about to end for him, something changed. A rescue group from Nova Scotia, Canada saw his photo. They said yes. They drove 2 days across states and highways to bring him all the way home. They named him Dexter. The moment he arrived, he ran straight into their arms. No fear, no holding back, just full body wiggles, kisses, and pure joy. Most rescue dogs take time to adjust, but Dexter, he acted like he had always belonged there. Over the next few weeks, his body healed. The fur on his back started growing in again, and his ribs slowly disappeared under good food and care. He finally looked like the dog he was meant to be. In 2022, a tiny kitten named Zoe joined the family. She was just 12 weeks old, and somehow Dexter knew exactly how gentle to be. They curled up together for naps, played softly, and shared lazy mornings in the sun. There was never a moment of jealousy, only kindness, only love. At first, there were rules: no dogs on the bed, no dogs on the couch, but all of that went out the window in just a few days. One afternoon, Dexter and his person were found fast, asleep on the couch, curled up like it was the most natural thing in the world. And at night, he'd climb right into bed and rest his head in between them. He snored softly, and they slept better than ever. Dexter liked to give gifts. It didn't matter if someone had been gone for a day or just 10 minutes. When they came home, he'd greet them with something: a toy, a sock, a stray cat toy. It was his way of saying, "I missed you." Out on walks, not everyone saw the sweet dog he was. One woman looked at him and said, "That thing's going to get you in your..." It hurt. People didn't see the gentle. They only saw the... But that only made his people more determined to speak. A group was started, East Coast Bully Advocates, to help dogs like Dexter find homes and be seen for who they really are. After Dexter came home, something else happened. His person was diagnosed with lupus and later developed a blood clot in the leg. Life suddenly got a lot harder. But through it all, Dexter stayed close. When things felt heavy, when stress crept in, Dexter would quietly come over and lay down beside him. No word, no big gesture, just quiet support. And somehow that was more healing than anything. Before Dexter, life was always working long hours, always on the go, no time to pause. But Dexter changed. He made the world soft, slow, more meaningful. Even the smallest moments started to feel important. Dexter didn't just get rescued. He became the one who rescued right back. Every day, with every look, every silly gift, he brought light into them. And love like that doesn't need words. It just stays, grows, and fills.